Brazil is hiding some incredibly beautiful and unusual places, and chances are you've never heard of them. When people think of Brazil, they think of Rio, Carnival, and the Amazon. But Brazil is one of the largest and most diverse countries on Earth. And beyond its famous landmarks are extraordinary destinations that rarely make it into the spotlight. We'll journey through disappearing desert lagoons, moon-like valleys, and crystal clear rivers, spotlighted by Travel Plus Leisure, Lonely Planet, and Condé Nast Traveler. Watch till the end for the Brazilian location where an impossible natural phenomenon actually happens. Sprawling across 8.5 million square kilometers, Brazil is the fifth largest country on Earth, so vast that entire regions exist far beyond familiar postcards. While travelers flock to a handful of iconic cities, huge stretches remain untouched by mass tourism, quietly shaped by rivers, forests, deserts, and time. Much of this is because Brazil is poorly marketed outside its most famous landmarks, leaving extraordinary landscapes hidden in plain sight. As locals often say, Brazil isn't one destination, it's dozens of worlds stitched together. And many of those worlds are still waiting to be explored. Far beyond expectations, scale alone keeps secrets. At first glance, it feels like you've stepped into a dream that shouldn't exist. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park stretches across rolling white sand dunes, interrupted by crystal blue lagoons that shimmer under the sun. What makes it even more surreal is that these lagoons only appear during the rainy season, forming temporarily between the dunes before slowly disappearing again. In real life, the landscape looks completely photoshopped, as if nature pushed contrast and saturation to impossible levels. Wind reshapes the dunes daily, water comes and goes, and no visit is ever the same. It's a place defined by change, rarity, and perfect timing. Here, reality defies logic and expectation. Stick around because this is just the beginning. Hidden deep within Brazil's heartland is a place that feels like a secret meant to stay buried. Lagoa do Japonês, tucked away in Tocantins, is a hidden emerald lagoon concealed inside a cave, glowing softly as sunlight filters through stone. The water is so crystal clear that you can see straight to the bottom, revealing submerged ruins and rock formations frozen beneath the surface. Swimming here feels like drifting through another world, silent, untouched, and almost unreal. Despite its beauty, this place remains almost unknown internationally, far from tour buses and crowded itineraries. Few travelers ever make it this far, and that's part of its magic. In Lagoa do Japonês, discovery still feels personal, intimate, and rare. In the dry heart of northeastern Brazil lies a landscape that quietly rewrites human history. Serra da Capivara National Park is shaped by dramatic, ancient rock formations carved by time and wind, sheltering thousands of caves and cliffs. Hidden within them are vivid cave paintings, estimated to be over 25,000 years old, scenes of hunts, rituals, and daily life frozen in stone. These discoveries suggest human presence far earlier than once believed, making this one of the oldest human history sites in the Americas. Walking through the park feels like stepping into a forgotten chapter of humanity, where every wall tells a story. Archaeologists around the world still debate its implications. Standing here, one thought becomes unavoidable. This changes everything we thought we knew about early humans. Keep watching, because the most unusual Brazilian destination is at the end. Just off Brazil's busy coastline exists an island that time forgot. Ilha do Cardoso in São Paulo state is an untouched Atlantic rainforest island where dense jungle spills directly onto the sand. There are wild beaches here with no resorts, no beach clubs, and no crowds. Only wind, waves, and birdsong. Trails weave through thick forest, opening onto empty stretches of coastline that feel completely undiscovered. Small fishing villages dot the island, places frozen in time where wooden boats rest in the shallows and daily life follows the tide. Nights are quiet, stars are bright, and modern distractions fade away. Ilha do Cardoso isn't about attractions or schedules, it's about slowing down here. Step onto Val de Lua in Goiás, and it feels like you've landed on another planet. Here, rivers have carved the rocks over millennia, creating moon-like formations that shimmer under the sun, rough and cratered like lunar terrain. The landscape looks completely alien, so strange and beautiful that it almost defies belief. Despite its otherworldly appeal, there are no crowds, no commercialization, just the quiet echo of water and wind. Pools form naturally between the stones, inviting visitors to pause and marvel. And yet, this is only a hint of what Brazil hides next. Make sure to watch all the way through. You won't believe this spot where Brazil hides water that's even clearer than glass, waiting to amaze. Imagine swimming through water so clear it feels like flying through liquid crystal. That's Rio da Prata in Bonito, one of the clearest rivers on earth. Here, every ripple, every sunbeam, and every fish is visible with astonishing detail. As you snorkel, massive, colorful fish glide gracefully beside you, oblivious to your presence in a protected ecosystem that preserves the river's unreal visibility. The water is so pure, it almost feels unreal, reflecting sunlight like a mirror, while revealing an underwater world bursting with life. In Rio de Prata, nature shows off in perfection. A place where clarity isn't just literal, it's magical, unforgettable, and unlike anywhere else on the planet. High above Brazil's tropical lowlands lies a landscape that could fool anyone into thinking they've stepped into Patagonia. The upper section of Parque Nacional do Itatiaia is a world of alpine beauty, where jagged peaks pierce the sky and misty cloud forests cling to steep slopes. Cool breezes and rocky trails create an atmosphere completely unexpected in tropical Brazil. A striking contrast to the jungles and beaches below. Hikers wind through lush vegetation, discovering waterfalls, rare birds, and panoramic views that feel both wild and untouched, often mistaken for faraway Patagonia. This park proves that Brazil isn't just beaches and rainforests. It hides mountains, clouds, and peaks that rival the world's most famous highlands. You'll want to see what place we're presenting at the end. Trust me. At the edge of Brazil, where sand dunes tumble into the endless Atlantic, lies a village that feels suspended in time. Atins in Maranhão is a remote kite surfing haven where colorful kites dot the sky and the wind carries the rhythm of the waves. Here, golden dunes stretch directly into the ocean, creating a landscape both harsh and mesmerizing, untouched by resorts or crowds. The village itself is small and quiet, with dirt roads, fishing boats, and locals who move at their own pace. Visiting Atins feels like stepping into Brazil's last frontier town, a place where adventure, solitude, and nature collide in perfect harmony, far from the ordinary. Deep in Brazil's interior, where roads turn to dust and adventure feels earned, lies a landscape that takes your breath away. Jalapão State Park is a world of golden savannas, dramatic waterfalls, and rivers that shimmer in the sun. Hidden within its forests are the fervaduros, magical floating springs where the water's buoyancy lets you drift effortlessly, suspended in crystal clarity. Remote and difficult to reach, the park sees almost no mass tourism, leaving its wild beauty untouched. Each bend in a trail reveals something new: dunes, canyons, or cascading waters that feel otherworldly. Everything so far is incredible, but the final place is Brazil's greatest natural illusion. Deep in the heart of the Amazon, there's a place where nature refuses to follow the rules. At the meeting of the waters, two massive rivers, the dark Rio Negro and the sandy-colored Amazon, Solimões, flow side by side for miles without ever blending. From above, it looks impossible. A sharp, unbroken line separating two rivers that should merge, but differences in temperature, speed, and density keep them apart, creating one of the most surreal natural phenomena on Earth. Locals and travelers alike stop in awe, mesmerized by this living paradox. Two rivers, one destination, zero blending. Nature breaking its own rules, right in the heart of Brazil. It's a finale that feels almost magical. Most travelers think they know Brazil, but the real magic is hidden far from the cities. Truth number one, Brazil's most breathtaking landscapes, the deserts, lagoons, waterfalls, and secret beaches aren't near Rio, São Paulo, or Brasilia. They're tucked away in remote corners, waiting for those willing to venture further. Truth number two, domestic flights are the key to unlocking this hidden Brazil, bridging vast distances in a country the size of a continent. And truth number three, many of these extraordinary places require local guides, not just for safety, but because their knowledge turns a visit into an unforgettable story, revealing secrets you'd never notice alone. Explore beyond the obvious, and Brazil transforms from postcard images into a living, breathtaking adventure. Brazil isn't just colorful, it's mysterious, ancient, and brimming with secrets waiting to be discovered. Ready to start your own Brazilian adventure? Check out the links in the description below for tips and guides to get you exploring.